Hi, everybody. We're going to get started here in just a minute. I want to make sure videos are streaming and everything's working right. So it'll just be a minute. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see if the streaming is working. I'm over here right now on Facebook. Let's just check. Oh, sounds like the sound's working. Perfect. And then let's check over on YouTube really quick. And over here right now. There it is. Okay, so YouTube is working as well. So we'll wait just a couple minutes before we get started to open our kit. We're a little early. We still have about 5 more minutes. So if you're new to Paper Pumpkin, or if you're watching my channel for the first time, Paper Pumpkin is a monthly subscription kit that you can get from Stampin' Up. They're usually cards. Every once in a while, they'll do boxes, bags. I've also seen home decor, tags, just some really fun paper crafting projects. And I'm a demonstrator, and so you can purchase these through me or subscribe through me. And to do that, you can use the link, and I'll list it below in the description as well as in the comments. I'll go ahead and do that right now while we're waiting. And it's really reasonably priced. The price of the subscription includes the shipping, but not taxes. So just remember, it's going to be just a slightly more because of taxes, and that just depends on where you live. This is a product that is for North America. And so if you do live outside of that area and it's not available, Stampin' Up! Also offers some amazing kits that are very similar to Paper Pumpkin, and you can find those online. All right, let me go ahead and grab that link really quick. That's not where I want to be. Let's see. All right. Okay, so I've just included it on the Facebook messages, and I'll go ahead and do the same here on YouTube. And I'm starting to see some people jumping in. Let's say hello. Hi, Donna and Denise and Debbie, and Rita is here as well. It's great to see you guys. I recognize a lot of names and faces, and so I know you guys get your kits. Have you received them already, or are you still waiting for them? Let me know. And if you're new and you don't have a kit, you're welcome to come see what's inside. And then hopefully you'll love it so much you'll subscribe. So unfortunately, this kit has already shipped to all of the customers and subscribers. And so it's not available in its full kit form. but you can get some of the refills until they sell out. And sometimes they sell out fast and sometimes they don't. So it just really depends on if that is still available. If you want to get the refill, the refill includes all the paper and embellishments, but it does not include the ink spot or stamp set. Sometimes you can also interchange the stamp sets for other things as well and still make the projects with the refill kit. Let's see really quickly if that refill is still available. What is it called? Art for You. Okay, so it is still available. Let me place that link. If you're interested, you do have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to purchase the refill. So you can subscribe and then order the refill from Stampin' Up. So there's two different websites, which can be a little confusing sometimes. They're trying to create them all into one, but for right now, it's two different websites. So there is the refill link that I just included over on YouTube, and I'll go ahead and add it to Facebook as well. Hi, Karen. It's great to see you. She's over on Facebook and YouTube. I see you in both places. And hello, we've got more people just jumping on. Debbie says, I've received mine, just waiting for your alternatives. All right, so those should start coming out sometime next week, depending on my schedule and if I'm able to get some alternatives made. All right, it's 10 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so in every kit, you're going to get a stamp set, and we'll see what's on that stamp set in just a minute. And you're also going to get a ink spot. And these are just small little ink pads. This one is Real Red, which obviously is perfect for the kit. The kit's name is Hearts for You, and it's going to be Valentine's themed. It is a surprise. We sometimes get to see sneak peeks, but we don't get to see the whole kit until after it ships. And that's always really fun. So here are the projects. It looks like there are cards this month. So we have 3 cards in 3 different designs, which gives us a total of 9 cards. And there are coordinating envelopes as well. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what is inside. Okay, let's get this plastic off. I was going to try to do it all nicely, but it's kind of wrapped a little bit weird. So let's begin with that front so we can see the cute projects a little bit better. So this is the instruction pamphlet. It includes full-size pictures, not full-size, but full pictures of the cards, as well as instructions in a visual format. So there's not a lot of words, and I'll kind of walk you through. Today, we're going to be creating the projects, and so I'll kind of help you understand these instructions. On the back side, it gives you a list of everything that's inside. So if you think maybe you're missing something, you can go back and kind of check to see if you have all of the products. It also gives us the coordinating colors, which are Flirty Flamingo, Petal Pink, Real Red, and then of course a champagne foil, which is going to be so pretty. They do have a coordinating product, and I just received mine. Let's check it out. Okay, so I know I have it. The question is, what did I do with it? Let me just look through some things really quick. I might have just placed it in this pile of stuff. Nope, not there. Did I put it over here? I know I left it out because I'm like, oh, I'm going to want to play around with that. But the question is, where? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay. So they are dies. And if you're new to paper crafting, you do need a larger kind of machine. It's called a stamp and cut and emboss machine. And it pushes the dies into paper, whatever material, and it will cut them out. And so these dies, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dies, and they're going to cut out these shapes. So you kind of have this little grass and maybe a flower. I wonder if that coordinates with a stamp set. Probably not this one, but maybe one in a future. Then we have this cute little hexagon beehive look with a little bee cut out. So those two go probably together. This is probably why they're in different colors. So the greens go together, the yellows go together, and then we get this really cute heart. And it's nice and big, actually. And it cuts out this little scalloped edge around the heart. So that's really cute. These dies coordinate with this quarters paper pumpkin kits. So that includes January, February, and March. So if you're going to get all three and you have a stamp and cut and emboss machine, you'll definitely want to get that. Now, this is the stamp set that we received in the kit this month, and you can see a lot better than just by the stamps. So we have You Have My Heart. We got some cute heart images and a little leaf branch. We also have Love, Celebrate Love, You're My Favorite, and then the word You. And I've had lots of questions lately about how I store my stamps, so I thought I would just kind of walk you through that really quickly. Let me grab. So I use the clear medium envelopes from Stampin' Up. They come in a pack of 50. So once you buy one, and they're really inexpensive, you can have plenty. They are a clear envelopes, which do include some adhesive. So what I do is just take my paper trimmer or a pair of scissors, and I just trim off the adhesive here, just at 6 inches. Line it up at the top and line it up with my edge, and then cut that right off. So I don't need that adhesive flap. Then I take my paper and I cut along that dotted edge. And then I take a pen and I write the month. I just write it over here. I'll say January 2025. Okay, so then in the front of my envelope, which doesn't really matter, which is the front or the back, I'm going to place my paper. And sometimes it's a little bit too big, and so I have to trim it down just a little bit more. But I feel like if I can get it in there, it should fit just fine. Okay, and it doesn't need to go all the way down, just, down enough so that it's protected inside that envelope. Bring it down just a little bit more. And then when I'm done using my stamps, I just slide it behind that paper, and then I place them in a little box. So these are all the ones from 2024. And I also include the Stamp and Cut and Emboss dies that coordinate. So all the dies are in here as well. They're also in the clear envelopes. I just didn't cut off the plastic or the adhesive tops yet for those, but that's what those are all, just like that. And so then I can just store them really easily. And anyway, I've had lots of questions on that recently, so I thought I would share. Okay, let's go back to the kit. So we have some embellishments. We have some real red linen thread and these really cute hearts. They look like they're also in real red, and they have a little bit of shine to them. It looks like they have some glitter. So really cute. The kits also include the adhesive you need. And so it looks like I've got 2 sheets. That's kind of weird. I wonder, did you guys get 2 sheets of dots? I wonder if they just didn't have enough, so they just threw in another pack. There's also some dimensionals, a sheet of those. And I think that's everything with the adhesive. And then for our cards, we've got this really cute kind of a die cut heart on it's got some champagne foil edging along the outside. You should have 3 of those because there's 3 cards. We have coordinating envelopes. They're all the same. They've got a kind of a striped real red pattern on the front and on the back, and then the inside is solid real red. We also have a card face that coordinates with that same pattern from the envelope, just a real red stripe, and you should have 3 of those. Then we've got this piece. It has some printed hearts as well as die cut hearts. And I'm a little nervous to take these out, but I think there's no stamping on them. Don't throw away these little hearts. We're going to probably use those for an alternative. So keep all your little pieces. But that is what it will look like once you remove those. And you do have 3 of those. And then there's a sheet, and it looks like there are 2 sheets. Mine got a little bit bent, but that will be okay. It has banners and then some rows and rows of hearts, which is super cute. Let's take one of these out. This will be really fun to play around with for alternatives this week or next week. So really cute row of hearts there, along with some banners. We have kind of a marbling card base. This looks like it's in Flirty Flamingo. Oh, Sarah, thanks. She knows the ins on this paper pumpkin kit. She said that they found that the glue dots in one package they were defective, so they sent another. So I'm guessing the one that's with the embellishments is the defective one. So we'll make sure to separate that. That's good to know. We also have some labels with some more champagne foil around the edge. And they gave us an extra one in case we have any stamping issue. We have some large hearts. These are pretty big. It looks like maybe 3 inches or maybe even bigger than that across. They're in that marble and then the real red. And then we have a very fun card base. This has like a shadow effect of hearts on the front, kind of giving it like almost an embossed look, but they're not embossed. And there are 3 of those, along with some champagne foil hearts. And these are stickers, which is pretty fun. And we have love as well as stickers, and then more champagne hearts. Isn't that pretty right there? Kind of that fun, maybe an animal print almost, with the pink in the background. And then this gorgeous, delicate heart die cut in champagne foil. So pretty. So, so pretty. Well, let's get started. I'm going to take that one and put it off to the side and hope that I'm right in thinking that's the defective one. And let's get started making our card. So what I like to do with my stamping spot is open it up from the front edge carefully with my pair of scissors, just kind of cut that. That didn't cut. Okay. There we go. Oops. Luckily I wasn't going too hard. And then I leave the other side attached, just like that, so that my lid doesn't escape, because I lose a lot of things when I'm crafting. Or misplaced. They're actually not lost. In your very first paper pumpkin kit, you are going to receive a clear block like this one. It's nice and thin, and you're going to want to hold on to it so that you have it for all of your future paper pumpkin kits. So our first card, if you just open up and don't open all the way, and you just open to this page, you're going to see 1, 2, and 3. And these are a visual list of the things that you need to create that card. So for our first card, we need that cute cutout with the small little hearts. Here it is. So it's this piece here. Put that off to the side. We're going to need one of the marble card bases. We have lots of things we need. Looks like we need our stickers, and I'm just going to keep them on the sheet. Oh, look, some of these are even embossed. That's so pretty. And we need the kind of pink heart animal print. We're going to use the stamp You're My Favorite. And then we have the little red embellishments. And we're also using the stamp with the heart. So the stamps are in this gray color. So that's how you know they're stamps. And then this little symbol here, these hexagons, those are dimensionals. And this is your clear block. Oh, and we need a label. Okay. Oh, and some twine. Some of that baker's thread. Okay. Let's begin with our stamping. We are using You're My Favorite. And it looks like the solid heart. I'm going to place them on different sides of the clear block. And we're going to also test these. So I'm going to grab some scratch paper. And my ink spot. Oh, Donna asks, is anyone else having audio issues? Please let me know. She says she's having some hard time hearing me, but she says it could be her internet. Okay, so I like to ink it up and then do a quick test. It looks really good. So I'm just going to go for it and stamp it on my label. Right in the center. Denise says that she is not having any issues, that she can hear just fine. So there's the first stamp. I love brand new ink spots. They are just so juicy and perfect. Easy to stamp with. On this, it looks like we're going to stamp 3 hearts. So you can see the arrows are pointing towards where you stamp. So we're going to take our little red ink spot and our heart. and you just stamp away. Do a little test just to make sure. That looks good. Sometimes the ink will bubble up on the stamp, so that's what we're testing. So one down in the bottom corner there. We'll place one near the pink heart there. And then one by the cutout there. Okay. Super cute. So those are stamped. I do have a Simply Chamois to clean my stamps. And red ink will stain your stamps, but it doesn't stay on it. And so it's just going to turn it a slight shade of pink. So the quicker you can remove the red ink off of your stamp, kind of the better. It will make it so it's not quite so dark. Okay, but you can see on my scratch paper here that it doesn't stamp. It's not going to make it like pink all the time. It's like a little stain. And that's just what happens with some of those dark colors. So if you're new to that, just be aware of it. On the back of the label, you can see there are some hexagons, and we're going to add, that means to add dimensionals to the back. And we need 20 inches of the red baker's twine. And there is a ruler printed here on this side. So there's got 18 inches there. Let's go ahead and grab another 2 inches like they suggest. We're going to tie this around our little parts here. When working with baker's twine, I like to tie a knot so that it doesn't move around on me. Sometimes my fingers really don't like to tie knots, so this is helpful. And then I can move it to the side a little bit. It looks like it's not quite so far in. Maybe I'll pull it a little bit to the right there. So maybe, let's see how big that is. Maybe about 1 inch or so off from the bottom. Cute. All right, let's see. So Hope says that I am cutting in and out. Oh, I'm so sorry, Hope. Same with Sarah. Karen says that she's hearing fine. The sound is fading in and out. I'm wondering if it's a YouTube issue or the ones who are having audio issues on Facebook. Most of you are over on YouTube, actually. Okay, so a couple people are having issues. I apologize for that. I'm not sure why. Nobody else is home using internet at my house. And everything on my end looks like it's going okay. All right. So let's also add dimensionals to the back of this panel. And make sure to place some on both sides of that twine so it doesn't slide off of your card. I like to do one just in the corners and then one in the middle for support. And then we're going to add that to our card base. We have this beautiful marbled card base. I'm going to use this side because it has a little more pattern on it. So hopefully we get some nice patterns popping through the holes here. And that just goes right in the center, just like so. We'll add the greeting near the bow. I think they've got it kind of going over the bow here. I'm going to bring the bow down just a little more. And I placed it, I think, so that the dimensionals are over the twine, also helping hold everything in place. With this pink animal print one, I'm going to add a dimensional to the back and place that here. Very cute. And then we'll kind of add some stickers. We have, so we need 2 of these gold stickers. We've got, I'm going to just use, I'm not really sure. So I kind of want to use the inside of that one as well, but maybe for another one. So we're going to use this, and I'm going to stick it right here. And then we're going to do a small heart. So one of these small hearts here. So not the embossed ones. And I'm going to put it over here on this side, just like that. And then we have some of our little red embellishments. Sarah says she went out and came back and it cleared up. Same with Deborah. Hopefully that will help. So I love my Take a Pic tool. This is just a tool you can purchase on stampinup.com through my online store. And it's got this little putty end. And you can use that putty end to pick up these embellishments. Do you see how easy that was? And then you can place them really anywhere on your card. I'm going to put one inside the heart there. Let's do another one. Let's put one down here. And maybe one here. And we'll go there. Okay, so I just placed mine all over. You can put them next to each other if you want, or kind of play around with the placement a little bit if you'd like. But your card is all done. That was really fun, and it's a super cute card. It has great layers and textures. We've got the shine from the foil elements and around the greeting. Really, really cute. That's what Denise says. She says, that's super cute. I agree. It's hard when the projects are cute like this, because then I struggle making alternatives because I'm like, why don't we just make the original card? But the fun thing about alternatives is we can make more from the kit. And so I always love that challenge too. So that's card number 1. I'm going to go ahead and go to card number 2. We need some more gold stickers. We'll use the pink marbled heart. And then a bunch of these rows of hearts. So it looks like we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that will kind of be fun. I wonder if we put it, and we need that card base that has kind of the shadows. I wonder if they go with that shadow. To give it like a pink shadow. That's a really cute idea. So 6 of these, that's a ton. We had 2 sheets of this, right? When you punch these out, just be careful. You don't want to actually accidentally tear them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Oh, Donna, she's still waiting for her kit. Oh, then this is so fun for you to get a little sneak peek at what's inside. Oh, here's the second one. Okay. And we need one of the banners, the little short banner. It looks like they're maybe the same, so it doesn't really matter which one. Oh, we also need the red heart. And some twine. And then the card base. Here it is. So this is the card base, the white card base. Then we'll open up all the way to our second card dimension, or instructions, sorry. Brain there. Let's go ahead and fold this. The first thing we need to do is stamp the U on our little tag here. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. I have lots of these little blocks, so if you only have one, you would just remove the stamps off your clear block and put them back on the acetate. Okay, so you and stamp. That is looking good. These stamps look really good. And then with the banner on the right side, we're going to put you in the center. Now, if you don't always stamp nice and clean, you don't need to throw away your paper. You can just flip it over and stamp again. The only ones you can't do that with are the ones with the gold foil, but you can still do it. You just wouldn't have the gold foil showing along the edge. All right, so we're going to take our hearts and we're popping these up with dimensionals, and they go over these hearts. I don't understand. Maybe it's to kind of help us in placement, because I'm not seeing them underneath because these hearts are bigger. So that's my guess, is it's just for placing so that we know where to place them. So they've got dimensionals on each end and one in the middle. I'm going to do the same. So there is a front and back to these die cuts. So there's one that has a little smoother edge. That's the front. And then when you flip it over, you'll see that it has more of a, like, you know, when things are cut, pressed down, it has that little bit of a sharper edge on the back. So if by chance you flip it over by accident, that's not a problem. Okay, so they all have dimensionals. It doesn't matter where you place that middle one. It's just to support the row. And then we are adding a dimensional to the back of the greeting. So don't forget that as well. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to have so many of these little dimensional pieces all over my craft room when we're done. So just place these over the hearts. Whenever I do designs like this, I always will do the top and bottom first. And then I kind of do them in the middle. And that's going to help keep them even. There isn't one that's like directly in the middle, so I'm just going to go with this one here. And it is nice that they have that printed heart on the card base so that you can kind of get an idea of where it should be and keep them straight. So that was a good idea. So then that one goes in between there. Very cute. I love when there's little details like this on cards. So that's very cute. Shadow. I love the shadow effect that creates. Okay, we're going to grab our pink and our red, and I just realized because I looked at the dimensions or the instructions, I keep calling these dimensions. I looked at the instructions and they sit on top of each other, so they're actually not the same size. Very cute. Let's add some of the new glue dots to the heart. Yay, Michelle is here. She said she just got back from being out of the country and her kit was waiting for her. So fun that you get to have that surprise when you come home from your trip. So put as many as you want on there. I'm kind of just a basic, I don't overdo it when it comes to adhesive, but I also like to use my liquid adhesive as well. And I feel like that has a really strong grip. But for this purpose, we're going to stick with the adhesive in the kit. And then on the back, let's add some dimensionals. Kind of the same place. I'm surprised there's so much dimension on this card. And this, make sure it goes the right way, is going in the center. Just like that. Really, really cute. Let's place the sticker first. Here it is. We've got love. That's what we're going to grab here. When you place this, be really gentle with it. Make sure not to pull too hard so that you distort the word. And it just goes right across the heart here. Just like that. Very cute. We've got our love, you. This goes right here underneath love. And then it says to cut 8 inches of the red twine and tie a bow. So I like to put my ends together, find the center. I'm holding the center with my left hand because I'm left-handed, but then I move to one side and make a loop. Pinch that center with the loop and then make a loop on the other side. And it usually, it's not always perfect, but it usually puts that bow right in the middle of my twine. And you're going to add it with a glue dot. These glue dots are a little bit on the big side. So what I'm going to do is take my Take a Pick tool and roll that glue dot in on top of the tip so that it's, can you see it? Just like that. And then wherever I want that bow, I'm going to push down and remove that. So it's kind of all folded up and smaller. And so hopefully it will hide better behind my bow. Just like that. I don't see any red heart embellishments on the card, but after making all your cards, if you have any left over, you can always add those as well. Really cute. Again, love that texture in the background. So pretty. All right, couple comments came in. Donna says that she's dating herself, but that reminds her so much of the Lucille Ball show. That's so funny. I love that they made the kit a traditional Valentine's theme. That's from Pam. And Denise agrees, Donna. She says that's exactly what it looks like. You and I must be close in age. That's so funny. So cute. Okay, let's go to our last card. So we're going to use that red card base along with that first die cut piece that we saw with this red in the rectangle. We've got some little red embellishments, and we need one of the long banners. We also want one of the die cut pieces. And that looks about it, plus our stamp. So I'm going to clean this really quick so I don't get any ink on my project if it falls over. And I'm going to add to this block the Celebrate Love stamp. Cheryl, she says, do you have any extra boxes of paper pumpkin? I don't. I only purchased one paper pumpkin kit. I just don't have room to purchase extras and have them on hand in case somebody wants one. I do have a friend, though, who purchases more, and I can reach out to her and see if she has any. But honestly, Cheryl, if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, or maybe just subscribe so that you can have this offer, but you can get more refill kits. So they're available right now. You just need to be a subscriber. And then as soon as you purchase them, if you don't want to be a subscriber, you can always unsubscribe. But you could use any stamp set, I think, with this kit, because all you need are just some greetings and maybe some hearts, right? Because we did do some stamping here, but you don't really need these little red hearts. You could just put the pieces on, and then you could use any greeting here. And then here, you don't even need the U. You could just put love. And for this one, you could put any greeting here. So grab yourself a refill kit. I did include the link in the comments. You're on Facebook, so just scroll up and see if you have. Oh, so you're saying for February. Well, this is January's kit. We don't know yet what February's kit is, and you can still subscribe for February's kit. So, yeah, so this is January's kit. Okay. So whichever one you want. But I think these cards could easily be made without this stamp set, is my point. So Cheryl says, yep, you're right. Thanks. Sorry if I misunderstood your comment, but, oh, January. So yes, just subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, get the refill kit, and then if you're not interested, you could unsubscribe after you purchase the kit. So it's a little bit of a process, but I think this kit is super cute and it would be worth it to have it, even if it's just the refill. Hopefully that helps. All right, going back to the instructions, all I've done is stamp the greeting on my label, and then it needs the glue dots, which are the solid little circles. That's the symbol for glue dots. For this red rectangle, or for the red heart rectangle, you're going to place dimensionals on the back. And that goes in the center of your card base. just like that. On the back of the gold foil heart, we're going to add some dimensionals, but we need to make them a little smaller. So they suggest cutting them in half. Do you see that little symbol there? I suggest using your edges. So let's go ahead and cut ourselves some edge pieces. And I think we can be able to tuck these right behind these larger hearts, just like that. I love using up all of the pieces, especially the adhesive edges. Why throw them away when you could just cut them up and use them? I wonder if that one can be seen. Nope. Okay. I'm just going to do those 3. I think that's enough. And then let's go ahead and add this over the red heart. That is so cute. I really love this kit. I'm going to place those glue dots on my label. Usually I place them near the ends, but because it sits on my heart, I am going to place them closer to the middle because I'm thinking that's going to be a better place for it to adhere. So cute, so cute, so cute. And then the last would be adding just some of the rhinestones. And they've placed them around the heart and the greeting at some different angles. So when you're placing them, think about the angles that you add them to, so they're not upside down. And that card's done. That one was super fast. They do suggest that you can add the embossed heart to your envelope. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're missing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9. So they have 9 of them. And once you put your card inside the envelope, you can stick it down with one of those cute stickers. Now there's a chance I might use that for my alternatives. So it's really cute, but I might end up putting it on an alternative instead. So cute. Oh my goodness, I love these cards so much. They just turned out so great. They're quick, simple to make. And you could do with friends, family. If you have grandkids, it'd be a fun project to make with them, or so that they can create some fun Valentines for friends. Anyway, just super adorable. I hope you are excited to make your cards with your kit, and reach out if you have any questions. Next week, I'd love to start sharing some alternatives, and I probably will do. So in the past, I have made some little treat bags out of the envelopes. So I'll probably make some cards, but from those envelopes, I probably will make some treat bags. So that will be fun, so that you could also do a little coordinating treat bag with a card. So just kind of stick around. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, make sure that you do subscribe so that you can see those alternatives sometime next week. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions, you can always leave a comment or reach out by email. And I hope you guys have a creative day. Bye.